utility workers are recovering after an explosion and fire that ended up leveling a couple of townhouse units just southwest of Chicago. Authorities say a couple of gas company workers were working on a leak last night, a gas leak, when that explosion occurred, and this neighbor heard it and was pretty shaken.
And I'm just so thankful that my husband and my son is alive, because I live right down the corner of the house.
Now, one of the victims remains hospitalized in serious condition, and luckily, again, nobody was injured aside from those two workers, but a couple of homes nearby had to be evacuated as a precaution. And of course, it's got, nerves on end there in that neighborhood in Romeoville.
Nerves on end is way worse than on edge. It's like very painful when they're on end. Look at Chris's eyes.
Boy. You turned this very serious. And now this very serious story, Angie.
Wait, hey! Just need to relax, because I haven't had enough sleep, and it's National Anti-Bullying Day. So you leave me alone.
Oh yeah. I was going to touch you on that first. Let me rephrase.
Oh, really?
I was going to go at you on that first, because I get bullied for my age. Quite often.
Okay, right. Well, my nerves are on end, so they just leave me alone. All right, so let's talk about Walmart is giving an honor to a woman, which no woman really wants.
Because she gave birth, Angie, while trying to pay for her purchases. So she was shopping
the line
with her
was probably so long.
Yeah, and those things take forever.
She was in labor for 5 hours in line at Walmart.
Should have used the self-checkout. She would have been through and to the hospital, but instead... She's probably and there were probably 100 people ahead of her in the quick checkout where you can only have 20 items, but they probably all had 30, so it just expanded the thing. She was shopping on Sunday. Well, she told the store manager, Dustin Haight, she was having stomach problems.
Oh.
In about 15 minutes, we went from having a little bit of stomach problem to delivering a baby.
Oh, man, now I'm going to be worried every time I have stomach problems that there's going to be a kiddo. The manager called 911. The woman headed to register 11. And by the time the EMTs got to the store, the woman already had her baby. Mom and baby are doing fine. Employees at the Walmart say register 11 is now going to live forever as register baby.
Wait, some weirdo at Walmart just waited behind her, just still wouldn't get out of line. He's like, oh, I'm just waiting my turn. I'm not changing lanes.
Right.
I've been here.
Every time I move, the other one goes slower. I'm staying here.
Yeah.
Express checkout, express delivery.
Yeah, right. Very good, Chris. Very good. All right. So a Portland bakery is being accused of racism for selling an Oreo cupcake that they named Mr. President. So the Oreo cupcake is named Mr. President. But the woman, the owner, says, hey, I'm African-American. I can't be a racist. That's what Angelica Hayes says. The customers have been leaving reviews criticizing Fat Cupcake. I guess Fat Cupcake is fine, but not for calling the Oreo cupcake Mr. President. The cupcake is described as an Oreo cookie baked inside of a white cake with cookies and cream, buttercream, which sounds delicious. Angelica, again, who's African-American, she said they originally named the cupcake because it was so good they wanted it to hold a public office. That's how good it is. She wanted it to hold a public office. She later found out President Barack Obama's favorite cookie was the Oreo, so she named it the President, but she said now to avoid controversy, they've renamed the cupcake. Now it's going to be called the Professional. Maybe it should be called the Complainer with big ears. I don't know.
Just send me a box of them and I won't have anything else about it.
Let's taste test them.
You'll personally review them. Okay, good to know. All right, what else?
I'll give it a name. So have you heard the latest Tim Tebow news? He made it off the field. Football player turned baseball prospect Tim Tebow. He was on the sidelines after his very first game in the Arizona Fall League yesterday. And witnesses say that he prayed for and comforted a fan who ended up having a seizure right there just as the game was ending. One of the witnesses to this was Daniel Kelly. He says he was getting a baseball autographed by Tebow when just a few feet away from them, a man in his 40s started having the seizure. And he says everything stopped. Kelly says Tebow stayed with the man, put his hand on his leg, prayed for him. And then when the man kind of came back around, he discussed college football with him until the paramedics arrived and took the man from the stadium. And it looks like the guy's going to be okay. Tebow, by the way, did not fare so well in the game. He went 0 for 3 and he ran into an outfield wall real hard chasing a fly ball.
All right, may I just say, Colin Kaepernick gets on the cover of Time, but Tebow, when he would like pray before or after the game or whatever, he would just be like vilified. It's so ridiculous in our PC world now. How praying makes you like, you're a show off. You're trying to get attention. Kneel for the national anthem and you're on Time magazine. Whatever. All right. TSA committee is hoping to find.
I like you on No Sleep.
Oh, do you?
Yes,
Thank you.
She's fun on No Sleep.
I'm hopped up on coffee and very angry this morning. Okay, a TSA committee. So apparently people try to pretend that their animal, they put a little like jacket on, a little sweater that says service dog because they want to be cheap and let their dog fly for free or sit on their lap. So now TSA is getting strict. They only want service dogs on the plane, like sitting in your lap. Do not try to sneak on your quote unquote comfort animal. But advocates say comfort animals range from monkeys to pigs and more. And they can treat unseen conditions or just calm a traveler who suffers stress. So their monkey and pig and more should be allowed on. Oh, give me a break. Are you kidding me?
This is my comfort cow. Because I'm a dairy farmer, I need to bring my cow on board the flight, and it'll only take 8 seats, and it's going to be gross.
Luckily, my comfort hamster fits in my pocket.
Oh, boy. Thanks, guys.